Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
All right, today is June 27th, and I feel like we're going to be starting this off every single time, Luis. It's going to just be that last week was crazy, and the next week is going to be crazy, and it just never stops, and it's always too much going on, huh?
I think we should just stop saying crazy and start saying like it's wild, It's crazy out here.
It's like coming to the point that this is just normal. It's just normal to have like non-stop drops every single day. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting how Nike is able to keep this up. Props to them to be able to keep this many shoes in demand.
Let's see how what's gonna happen, because like ocean freight charges have been going up. Normally for like a 40-foot container from China, it'll be anywhere from like $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, like anywhere from $2,500 to $4,000 depending on when you book it, on the time if it's busy or not. And right now, we've seen like 40-foot containers from China costing as much as $40,000. $40,000. That's ridiculous. You might get lucky if you schedule it for $25,000 for a 40-foot container. Lucky,
And you're not even making any money on the product that's in there, most likely. Then
you're not. There's a whole bunch of product that's stuck in China right now. People are not shipping. They're actually switching manufacturing. Like a lot of companies, they're stopping manufacturing in China and manufacturing in the Americas or in Europe, because there's a lot of capacity for like logistics right there.
But do you think that I assume it costs extra to manufacture in Europe or Americas? But but is it offset by the cheaper shipping?
The cheaper shipping, it also depends like where in the Americas that you manufacture. Like for example, like let's take into consideration like this, like for example, like Lacoste, for example. Where's Lacoste manufactured? A lot of their shirts, they're manufactured in El Salvador.
Okay.
El Salvador, it's not that far from the United States and Canada.
That's true.
So
you can air freight that pretty cheaper than $40,000.
Exactly. So that's just like one thing. Where like a lot of suppliers started manufacturing their cars in Mexico too. There's a lot of manufacturing done in the United States and in Canada for like Ford, and I know Kia manufactures their stuff in Mexico too, and Nissan in Mexico too. So there's a lot of companies that already like they've been doing this since before coronavirus, but it's just crazy right now. Let's see how it's going to affect the sneaker market, because we've seen a lot of shipping delays, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah, you guys can now understand, I guess, why you constantly see you'll see like a dunk drop for 2 months straight on just different sites every single week. And now you'll see like a crazy delay. It was supposed to drop in May, and I was dropping in August, and I have an idea of why it's like that.
Yeah. Now what I think is going to happen is the price of shoes is going to go up considerably.
Like retail price?
The retail price?
No, there's no way.
Dude, how are they going to get things?
They did their price raise. What was it? 4 or 5 years ago, they did the price increase. I don't think they're going to be able to do another one. And for Nike, I mean, they have a big benefit of, what are they, 80% to direct to consumer? So their margins are massive. I think they can absorb the extra shipping costs associated with the current times and just it'll blow over at some point. I mean, it can't be like this forever.
No, supposedly the shipping container shortage should fix itself in 2022.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but what happened last week, Jamal, with everything?
So, well, before we get into last week, let me give a quick rundown of what we'll see this upcoming week. So this upcoming week, June 27th to July 3rd, Monday, or today, Sunday, you're not going to see anything. Monday, you're not going to see anything. Tuesday, the 29th, we will see the Air Jordan 1 Low Spades, the Nike Dunk High Game Royals, Air Jordan 1 Mid Tropical Twist, and the Air Jordan 1 Mid Crimson Tint. And then on Wednesday, the 30th, we're not going to see anything. On Thursday, you guys already know what date is, Supreme Week 19. We will also see Women's Air Jordan 6 Gold Hoops. And we'll see the Bodega by New Balance 990 V3 here to stay. Those will drop on New Balance. Then Friday, the 2nd, as of now, not going to see anything. And then Saturday, the 3rd, we will see the Air Jordan 4 White Oreos. We'll see the Magnus Walker by Ishod Wair by Nike SB Dunk Highs. Those will be dropping in, what is it, Europe? Something like that. And then a Nike SB Dunk High Pro Maize and Black. And finally, to end off the week, we'll see the women's Nike Dunk High Black Whites. So not as busy week. We're getting somewhat of a break, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see some more things pop up as the week goes on. But like Louis said, let's go into a breakdown of what we saw in the previous week. So if you want to kick us off, what did we see on Monday the 21st?
So Monday was pretty crazy. So we saw the Adidas Easy Slide released in 3 different colorways. We saw the Inflamed colorway, the Resin colorway, and the Pure colorway. All 3 of them retailed for $60, but there was a difference, I guess you could say, in resale. The Inflamed colors currently reselling for $130 to $250. The Resin color $130 to $220, and the Pure color $140 through $220. So these released on Adidas, Yeezy Supply, and everywhere else that gets Yeezys. So shout out if you got them. I got them. I actually got a pair of the Pure colorway. I got lucky and I hit on the confirmed app.
That's so congrats to you.
Thank you, dude. I was super surprised. Yeah, and actually I'm actually selling mine for more than this, dude. I'm selling mine for was it $275?
Huh? Where are you selling them for $275?
It's that one store, bro. The one we don't talk about.
That's impressive.
Yeah, $275. Yeah, they got pretty good prices right there. I'm gonna get paid out like $238, but $238, $240 around there.
That's still above what they're even going for the high.
Yeah, so it's pretty good right there. Did you get any of these, man, or how did it go for you?
Unfortunately, I have had a bit of a losing streak recently. I haven't been really hitting many shoes. I don't know what's going on, but nothing so far has been working for this past like 2 months.
Man, I heard that Dash did okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been working for me at all. I don't know what's up with it.
I actually sold my copy. I sold it I think like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I sold it.
Well, yeah. Oh, so are you officially not a thought anymore? Since you said bots are for thoughts.
I don't know, dude. I still have access to a couple of different bots, so I don't know. We're still out there on the streets. We're still on these streets.
There you go.
But yeah, that was a pretty crazy Monday. But that's not it. We just had one more release on Monday. What's the other one?
So the other one we saw was the Air Jordan 1 Zoom Psychic Blue. These dropped in Europe on a very few select sites. It was pretty limited drop. Retail on them is $140. Resale right now sitting about $180 to $220. So decent profit on them. If you're in Europe, congrats to anybody who was able to get them. Reshipping, it's kind of on the edge of, is it really worth it? Just because reshipping will cost you about $40 from Europe to get into the US. So you're kind of hitting resale prices. But if you wanted them before anybody else, that was your chance to get them. So congrats to you if you were able to get them also. But that was it on Monday. And then to go on to Tuesday, we saw a dunk pack. It was the animal print pack. There was 2 different shoes. It was the Dunk Low Zebras and the Dunk Low Cheetah. Zebras retailed for $110. Resale right now sitting about $160 to $200. So it seems like dunks, I wouldn't say that they're over, but it's taking a lot more for something to have great resale. Like the cheetahs, those have amazing resale. Retail on them again is $110, and resale for those is about $230 to $350. So there's a massive price difference between the two. I think it's taking a lot more unique color, a lot more limited, exclusive stuff like that for a Dunk Low now to have resale, because we never saw a low sell for under 200, and the Zebras are selling for under 200. But I think that's just how it goes. I mean, at the end of the day, the more you drop, the lower the resale will go. Just like Yeezys. When Kanye said, at some point, everybody that wants Yeezy will have a chance to get one. Nobody believed it, and look where we are now. And Yeezys don't resell like they used to. Of course, there's those specific colors that, they'll resell for higher, but it's because they're very limited or exclusive or stuff like that. But you're not getting a consistent Yeezy going for 600 to 1,000 like we saw before.
That doesn't exist anymore. But one thing, though, Jamal, you need to take into consideration is that this animal pack isn't like the rest of them that used to be like before. It's not as colorful. It's not as revolutionary. This is very calm for an animal pack, you know?
I guess that maybe the cheetah is, because that thing is going for a lot. The zebras, they're pretty basic. I mean, there's not much to them. You could easily see them walking on the street. They're just another
But
black dunk.
look at previous animal packs, dude. They're not like this.
That's
They're
true.
more
Yeah, they're not
colorful.
as
This
extreme. Yeah,
this is so tame
that's a good point.
compared to the animal packs from before.
That's a good point. Maybe that was a part of it. Maybe that's you're not seeing like 400 or 500. That you're only seeing that tops of like 350.
Yeah,
That's very possible. But that was it for Tuesday. Pretty relaxed Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, not too much going on. We just saw the Nike LeBron 8 South Beach. So these dropped in Europe, as we all saw. US decided to again delay the LeBron launch. I don't even know what's the point of, like, I understand they're doing it for other regions, but what's up with Nike doing? They made this massive announcement. Oh, LeBron watch is back, and then they don't even do the LeBron watch. I mean, they'll do them for other regions, but for the US, they're not even doing it. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. Like, why'd you make this such a big deal and then you don't even do it?
didn't Hubel make a watch with LeBron?
I have no idea. Maybe.
I think they did. Let me double check. Actually, did they? Oh no, AP did. It was AP.
AP doing a watch for everybody.
AP did a watch for LeBron James. How about them apples?
Recently?
I don't know about recently, but actually 2018. It was limited 600 pieces.
It's a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
What is it, like South Beach colors, or what's the colors?
I don't know what South Beach colors are, but I know that the watch is like it's gray with gold, like yellow.
Oh, yeah, no,
like
no,
pink gold.
This is like turquoise and like a pink.
No. You know, I actually found out about this. I found out about this watch because I don't know if you heard of this shop out in Texas called Timepiece Gentleman. So they actually have one of these in stock, and they've been like stuck with it for a while. They can't sell it.
That's probably a tough sell. I mean, LeBron isn't really known for watch collecting or in the watch game, so
if it was
I don't
like
know if his
it
name
would have
is
sold.
Maybe, but I don't know if their name is really bringing anything to watch, to like demand a premium on a watch.
That's true. Plus the design's not that cool, so.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, basketball players aren't really known for like, if it was an F1 driver, yeah, because they're known in the watch game.
Like Patricio Ward or what?
Yeah, any F1 driver, they're known in the watch game. Like F1 and watches have always been together, but basketball players, no, that's never been a thing. Maybe it'll start to be. Who knows? But yeah, those retail for 200, resale right now sitting about 230 to 400. So big sizes was the move on this one. I think it's a size 13 is going for about 400. So if you were able to cop out in Europe, or don't worry, the US will have their chance. It's in July something, 10th, something like that.
Maybe we'll probably get delayed.
Whatever, yeah, probably get delayed again. But yeah, that was it for Wednesday. And then Thursday, you guys already know what date is. Luis, what did we see on Thursday?
Thursday is Supreme, aka Supreme Thursdays. So on Thursday, we saw Supreme Week 18. We saw a couple different things, but we saw the Cause Chalk logo tee retail $38, currently reselling for $77 through $90, depending on the colorway that you got. We also saw the 190 Bowery iPhone case retail $36, approximate resale $50. We saw the Milano tee retail $38, approximate resale $70, depending on the colorway too. And we saw the Augustus Pablo tee retail $44, approximate resale $60 through $75. And last but not least, the most hype piece, to me at least.
Not even the BOGO was?
No, not the BOGO, dude.
Okay. The
Snake Tee, retail $38, resale $60 to $100. So the Snake Tee is by an artist named Eric Foss. His art is super crazy. Like the stuff he's been doing, he's been working on the snake like design for like a while. Like I've been following him for a while already, and one of my really, really close friends actually has original Eric Foss piece in his house. He bought it before this whole thing happened with Supreme, the collab and whatnot. And wow, I can tell you that the piece he has is super amazing. But Eric Foss, like, he's been doing the snake in different like positions in different colorways, and it's crazy that he actually did a collab with Supreme. That's crazy. I never would have actually thought that Eric Foss would have a collab with Supreme. But I don't know, man. This is something I never. Here we are, yeah. Like I'm really like into art and whatnot. So this right here, this crossover that we see, like an artist that is not like a Cause, you know, or like,
yeah,
an artist like that, you know, like a Murakami. It's a guy. It's like he doesn't even have that many followers, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't have like this guy doesn't have like 1 million followers, you know, or like 500,000 followers.
Well, I'll say that's the one thing that Supreme seem to has always done is they will go outside of what's just like mainstream, and they'll bring in an artist that's not well known or something like that and do a collab.
Yeah, he has like almost 11,000 followers, dude.
That's it.
That's it, dude. That's it.
There's like dogs on Instagram that have more followers, so that's impressive. And respect to Supreme for actually giving people chances like that, because at the end of the day, it is somewhat of a chance. As big as a brand as Supreme is, you're kind of giving that person a chance.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, dude. I'm just amazed, you know, that I know somebody has an actual piece by this guy, by Eric Foss. I don't know,
There
it's
you
crazy.
go.
Yeah.
Now you just need to get a piece by him.
I actually was gonna buy one when my friend bought it. I was thinking about it, but I was like, do I really want to spend like I think it was like $10,000.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, and I was traveling at the time, and I was like, yeah, no, it's not the move for me. But you know, congrats to everybody who got the snake team. I envy you. I think this is gonna be something I'm actually gonna pay resale for the snake team.
I mean, it's not that much more than retail, because if you look at shipping and tax, it's not that bad actually.
Yeah, it's not that bad at all. I'll probably get this for my birthday.
There you go. There's what you can ask for your birthday.
Yeah. But that wasn't it. We still saw a couple more things that happened on Thursday. What else happened, man?
So we also saw the Air Jordan 1 low neutral grays. These actually somewhat shocked me. I was expecting resale to drop a lot more than it did, but I guess the limited nature of it kept that resale up there. Retail on them is 130. Resale right now sitting about 170, 200. So actually not that bad of a shoot to flip. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a white Jordan. There's not like seriously, it's a very simple color. That's why I was thinking resale would drop a lot. We've seen colorways like this mostly. I think which I'm somewhat surprised they didn't call it platinums. Mostly when it's Jordans and they're a color scheme like this, they end up being a platinum. But yeah, those usually do terrible. So for this one to be 170 to 200, that's not bad at all. So congrats to anybody that actually went for these and got a pair. You actually ended up having a nice surprise at the end of the day. But still, I think Thursday might have been the busiest day of the week. There was still a decent amount of drops happening. What was the next thing we saw?
So on Thursday, we also saw the Adidas Easy Boost 350 V2 in the mono cinder colorway. This was a Yeast Supply exclusive. Retail $220, approximate resale $300 through $400. This release was pretty crazy, dude. You know, we've been using that word crazy, but this one was actually pretty crazy, dude. People were going crazy over this. The price is crazy, you know, like we haven't seen a Yeezy go for this much in a while. You know, a Yeezy that actually has resale, we haven't seen that in a while.
Sold out in what, like 15 minutes, I think.
It was quick.
20 minutes. Yeah,
it was very quick. Super quick, dude. A lot of people tried going for them. A lot of people took L's. I took an L. I don't know. Did you take an L, Jamal?
Yeah, I took an L.
Dude, it was crazy, dude. Everybody took L's. So yeah, the sneaker retail for $220, approximate resale $300 to $400. $400 on a Yeezy?
It's been a while.
Dude, $400 for a Yeezy back in like 2017 was nothing. That's the low end of what you were getting for Yeezy.
Yeah, then. You're like, if you're going below 400, you're like, nah, this is a brick. Like, honestly, that's what it was back in the day.
And now 400 it's like the ceiling right there. So it's like, it's crazy. And this is a Yeezy Supply exclusive. You know, imagine.
Not to interrupt you, but I don't understand why Yeezy Supply is labeling it as a Yeezy Supply exclusive, because they also dropped in China on Adidas. Adidas confirmed up in China. So how is it a Yeezy Supply exclusive?
I guess they didn't think about China. They just discounted it.
I guess not. It's kind of weird though, because they label it as Yeezy Supply exclusive, but they did drop in China. So like, what's exclusive to Yeezy Supply about that?
Well, yeah, I can't.
Who knows?
I have no idea. Thinking? I'm trying to think of an explanation, but you know what? I have no clue.
I think they just labeled that just to try to build more hype or something.
Yeah, it's crazy though. $400, that being the ceiling of that shoe. I was like, back then, dude, this shoe would have been going for $2,000 easily.
Oh, 100%. Because what was the original Yeezy Supply exclusive was the Zebras.
Yeah,
that was the first Yeezy Supply exclusive, and those were going for what, 25 to 4 when they dropped.
Yeah,
And then that's the only other. What other Yeezy Spy exclusive was there? I think there was like a 500 or something, or 700.
There was
Yeah, there was a few others.
Those power phases.
Oh yeah, and those were going for $1,000 when they first dropped. Yeah, they were originally exclusives, but then they did wide drops, as
Yeah,
we've seen they usually do with Yeezys.
dude.
But well, maybe we'll see a wider drop of this.
I remember getting so many of those power phases, man. It was ridiculous. Like it was straight up just wild.
Oh, yeah. It was wild, and it was amazing how much people were paying resale when it was honestly a rebrand. Like it was a better quality. Like they used better quality leather and stuff like that. But it was today it was kind of a rebranded Reebok.
Yeah, but the quality was way better, dude. Because I bought the Reebok version of that shoe.
Oh no, yeah, it wasn't even comparable with the quality.
Yeah. I couldn't reason like back then, like like, keeping a power phase, even though I had my size. And I was like, yeah, nah.
Exactly.
I ended up buying the cheaper version.
Well, if they sell them for $1,000, yeah, that'd be tough to wear $1,000 shoe on your foot.
Yeah, that's way too much.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah, that wasn't it for Thursday. We got a couple more releases. What happened?
So we also saw the Nike Dunk Low University Blues drop. These were retailing for 100. Resale right now sitting about 260 to 330. So these dropped in Europe a bit ago, and now they've got their drop in the US. Decent chance. I mean, there was a good amount of places that got them, but at the end of the day, it's a Dunk Low, so it's only so easy to try to cop one. But very nice resale on this. Congrats to anybody who's able to get those. And I don't think anybody delayed, so I think that release is pretty much done. So that was your best chance to get them. So congrats to anybody who was able to snatch a pair up. There's one more drop on Thursday. What was the last thing that we saw on Thursday?
So last but not least, we saw a Nike Dunk Low in the black and white colorway. This is a EU Nike desktop release. EU. Retail $100. Approximate resale $250, $330. If you got this one, wow, you're lucky, because even I took an L on this one, dude. I seriously went for the University Blues. I went for the black and white colorway. I was on both.
Yeah, dunks are still tough to get. I don't care if resale is low; they're still very tough to get.
It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, but yeah, that was it. That was it for Thursday. Solid Thursday. A lot of cool stuff on Thursday happened. A lot of opportunities to make some extra bread. But what happened on Friday?
So the first thing we saw on Friday was the Salehi Embry. I'm probably getting his name wrong every single time, but if somebody wants to correct me by all means, let me know how you actually say it. By New Balance 2002R. So they dropped a day early on his site via Sponge. That was, I don't understand why. Like, it's just sad how things go with these drops that they think that they're trying to stop bots, and then everything they do doesn't actually stop bots. So the drop was set at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it was going to be that they emailed you the password to enter the site ahead of time. They emailed it like an hour early, and then they ended up dropping the shoes at 9:30 instead of at 10. So it's like what chance are you giving anybody? I don't understand it. It's just very annoying for a time to be set and then they just drop early for absolutely no reason. So it's how it goes, though. There was a wider drop the next day. They were still extremely hard to get. Hardly anybody actually dropped them. Actually, in Europe, on New Balance, they sat for a while. So if you were out in Europe, you had a very, very, very good chance to get a pair. In the US, it was a lot harder, though. New Balance in the US, the site crashed and had a lot of issues. They looked like they sat, but it was because nobody was actually able to check out. But retail is 160. Resale right now sitting about 275 to 400. So definitely a very, very big come up on these if you're able to snatch a pair up. So congrats to everybody that was able to cop a pair. That was a tough one. But there were still a few others. What was the next drop that we saw on Friday?
So on Friday, we also saw the women's Nike Dunk Low Easter colorway. So this released on Sneakers, Foot Locker, Finish Line, amongst a couple of other places. Retailed for $100. Approximate resale $150 through $200. So not that bad a resale right there. It is a dunk, so we kind of would expect this a little bit higher. But we've seen this sneaker release so many times, so many times.
Oh yeah, too many times, honestly.
Yeah. So you know, if you didn't get it this time around, I don't know what to tell you.
Last chance. I think honestly, this was the last chance.
Yeah, this is it. Like you're
now
just go pay resale.
Pay resale. Exactly. There you go. Go pay resale now.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it for that sneaker right there.
But there was another shoe that went along with that that also has dropped a lot of times. That was the Nike Dunk Low free 99 in the white version. Retail on them also 100 resale right now, sitting about 170 to 220. So decent resale. But I honestly think this was probably the last chance to cop these. I don't think there's any other retailers still getting pairs. Of course, we'll update you if there is, but I think this was the last chance to get them. So congrats to anybody who was able to. And then there was one last drop. The Ishod Wair by Magnus Walker by Nike SB Dunk High. These dropped in... Where did they drop on the 25th? Give me one second. I want to see where they dropped. Let's see. Oh, that was just in Sneakers US because EU had a drop later on. So that was just Sneakers US. At the end of the day, it's an SB. Very, very hard to get. I like the shoe a lot because I like cars. I'm into cars, and Magnus Walker is very big in the car scene. He's done a lot for 911s in general. Just I don't know if you want to say awareness or something, but just what he does to cars because he customizes them, and he's done crazy things with Outlaws and just putting his own flavor on building different ones. So this was nice because it was after a 911 that he did. Ishod Wair. No disrespect at all, but do you feel like they just threw in a skater just to like throw in a skater? Because this shoe was all Magnus Walker because it was all based on his car.
I feel
what was the point of the skater?
I feel like Nike's done that before, like a lot. Because I went to release what's that release I went to? I think it was like 2 years ago. For that white, it was I think it was a SB. It was a white SB and it had like scuff marks all over it.
Scuff marks?
Yeah.
White SB with scuff marks.
I don't remember. But anyways, but I ended up going to this release in LA for this SB. I forgot what it was called. And the guy showed up. Nobody knew who he was.
For real?
Yeah, nobody in the line knew who he was, dude. The guy showed up in his BMX bike. He did like a little trick. It was the
what's his name?
It was a release party. It was a release party they did. And
yeah, he's not the skater. He's the BMX.
Yeah, BMX.
Was it a Jordan?
It was
a dunk.
It was a Jordan.
It was a Jordan. SB Jordan. Yeah, it was an SB Jordan. What the heck was? I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Anyways, that guy, he showed up. Nobody knew who he was, dude, at all. Nobody knew who he was.
Bad.
Yeah, everybody in line was just like, "Who the hell is this guy?" You know, we're all there for like the resale money. You know.
I think that's why nobody knew who he was.
But nobody knew who this guy was, dude. In New York, like I saw how crazy it was in New York, like how like it was how it got because people actually knew who he was in New York. But in LA,
I think he's from New York, so that might be a part of it. But yeah.
But still, though, dude, if you're like an I guess you could say like
big enough to have your name on a shoe.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like sportsman or what would you classify somebody who rides BMX? A BMX rider. I guess
an athlete.
An athlete. Yeah, an athlete. If you're an athlete and you have a shoe collab with Jordan, especially like Jordan, you know that's a super big brand. You have a collab with Jordan, and people don't know who you are. There's something definitely lacking right there.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
They should really rethink their partnerships and see how it's going to benefit them.
They need to get their social media presence up or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of feel this guy's like name just rolling off my tongue, but
I can't think of what his name was, but. I kind of we can figure it out. I know what to search up. Hold up. Let's see. SB Jordan 1. High. I think it was a high.
Yeah, it was a high.
And of course, it doesn't show up. Let's see. Now we have to figure it out, or we're just gonna be wondering this the whole time. Maybe BMX. Nigel Sylvester.
That guy, Nigel Sylvester. Yep, I met him. I met Nigel Sylvester.
Nice. Did you know that you met him?
I knew that I met him because I had looked at the pictures they took for the sneaker.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
so I knew who the guy was, like, but if it wasn't for that, I had no idea who would have been.
Yeah, but this was a great shoe. I don't know if I broke down resale, but retail 120, resale right now it's in about 430 to 550. So solid profit on those. Congrats to anybody who's able to get them. At the end of the day, it's an SB, is very hard to get still. Nike has continued to make them very hard to get exclusive. And you know, SB retailers, they only do raffles, so best chances to get them are on sneakers as usual. But that was it for Friday. A few drops to end the week off on Saturday. What was the first thing that we saw drop on Saturday, Luis?
So on Saturday, we saw the women's Nike Dunk High in the Crimson Tint colorway. So we saw these in Europe, but then finally they released in the United States. So they released on Sneakers and Foot Locker, amongst a couple different other websites. Retail $120, approximate resale 140 through 175. What can I say, man? Finally, these released in the United States after like so many delays, and we see them drop everywhere else. And I feel like we've seen this sneaker released so many times already, dude. And we've talked about it so many times. The Crimson Tints,
Yeah.
the Easters, and the 399s. So
it's like old dunks. You just continue to talk about them week after week.
Yeah, and it just add up again and again and again and again. But you know what? Finally, we don't have to talk about them anymore. That's it.
That's true.
That's it. But yeah, that's not it for Saturday. We saw one more release on Saturday. What happened right there, man?
So the other thing we saw drop was a very, very highly anticipated Adidas Yeezy 450 Dark Slate. This is the second colorway of the 450s that we have seen. And what's interesting is Yeezy's supply actually ended up dropping the Cloud Whites as well. So that was a nice bonus. If you were able to cop a pair, it was definitely a nice bonus to the morning that you had a chance at those again. Retail on the Dark Slates 200. Resale right now is in about 300 to 400. So solid profit on those. They were very tough to get. Hardly anybody actually dropped them online. Mostly people just did raffles. Not that many retailers in general actually ended up getting them. So definitely. I'm very interested to see what these look like in person. I've never seen them in person, but it's just such a different design of a shoe. I really want to see what they look like in person on foot, because
on the toe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's such a different shoe. I wonder if it stands out in a bad way, or if it's just a different shoe. You know what I mean?
You know, and we all saw the white ones released on that day too, on Undefeated.
On Undefeated?
Yeah.
Did they drop them?
Yeah, they did. They dropped the white ones on Undefeated.
I have to look. I have to look to confirm this. I don't remember them dropping them.
I remember seeing them on the monitor.
You might have. I guess I should put 450. Let's see. Who dropped them? Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, I think I also saw like Bait did like a quick raffle for them. So yeah, somehow random retailers got extra pairs of the Cloud Whites. Somehow they just had them sitting around, I guess. But yeah, it was definitely a nice bonus to have a chance at those if anyone was able to cop them. But yeah, it wasn't too many actually got them, so the Cloud Whites was a tough one. But at the end of the day, if you're able to get them, why not? Why not? But that is it. That was it for last week. As you can tell, lots of things were happening this week. Upcoming week, it's not as busy. Definitely some good stuff to go after, but a bit more relaxed, which is nice. And nice to get at least a somewhat of a break. But to go into it, on Sunday 27th today, we're not going to see anything. Monday 28th, we're not going to see anything as well. Things get kicked off on Tuesday. What are the first few things we see drop on Tuesday, Luis?
So on Tuesday, we're going to see the Air Jordan 1 though in the Spades colorway. So these were delayed, but now we're finally going to see them on Nike desktop. So, you know, clap your hands for that. Retail 110, approximate retail 130 through $170. Dude, ones, I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them. I don't want them around me.
It's that bad?
It's that bad. But these,
they're not bad.
These are even worse than that, dude. I don't even want to see them. A picture of them, I'm good.
And I guess we should move on quickly from them.
Yeah, let's move on from this. So we're also going to see a Nike Dunk High in the Game Royal colorway. These are not an eyesore. These are actually pretty nice. They're going to release on Sneakers, Foot Sites, Finish Line, a couple other places that usually get dunks. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Retail is approximately going to be 110, approximate resale 150 to $270. So that's good right there. These are also known as the Kentuckys. So whoop, Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken, dude. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
No.
their new chicken sandwich, huh? Everybody's doing chicken sandwich now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's actually this other place. It's called Culver's. I think it's out on the East Coast. I heard that their chicken sandwich is actually better than KFC chicken sandwich and Popeyes.
If
So
somebody wants to let us know if they're on the East Coast, we might need to go out there and get one.
yeah, just travel out there for a chicken sandwich.
Exactly.
Not bad at all. But that's on it for Tuesday. We have 2 other releases happening on Tuesday, man.
So we'll see 2 different Jordan 1 mids drop. These got delayed, but now they will drop on Nike desktop. First one is Tropical Twist, retail $115, resale sitting about $115 to $150. So nothing too crazy about these. Mostly personals, I would say. But a solid shoe at the end of the day. If you want them, here's a chance to get them. Same with the Crimson Tints, retail $115, resale sitting about the same $115 to $150. So again, there might be some money in certain sizes, but I would mostly be looking to get them for yourself. But at the end of the day, people gotta wear shoes, so nothing wrong with getting personals. I see a lot of people talk about, oh, why would you want these? It was like, because people wear shoes, so not everybody wants to go spend $1,000 or $400 or whatever the price is on a pair of shoes. You can get these at retail fairly easy. You don't have to try too hard for them. But that is gonna be it for Tuesday. Wednesday, nothing planned right now, and then Thursday, you guys already know what day it is. What do we see on Thursday, Luis?
Thursday, also known as Supreme. As of now, we don't know what's going on. Supreme Week 19, but and we'll post about it later in the week if it's hot, and if it's not, we won't really post about it at all whatsoever. So that's that right there. We're also gonna see the women's Air Jordan 6 Golden Hoops colorway. So it's gonna release everywhere that gets Jordans. Retail 190, approximate resale 210 through 265. So pretty good at resale right there. For a 6.
That's 6, you can't complain.
You can't complain at all whatsoever. That's pretty good right there. But the thing is, like, look at the design, bro. Like this, it's not even like
you don't like it.
The colorways, too chill. One thing is, maybe it must be that I don't like the 6, and this might be like revolutionary.
Yeah.
But actually, the Carmines. The Carmines, the 6s. There's actually a whole bunch of B grades that came out recently into Nike factory stores.
Oh, really?
Like a bunch of them, dude. Like there's so many on the West Coast. It's ridiculous. They're just stocked up right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, a bunch of B grades at the Nike outlets. So if you're listening,
did you go out and get a lot of pairs?
No.
Well, I wonder how StockX or GOAT would handle B grades.
I guess
ask them or not.
I guess that wouldn't be a shoe that you sent to StockX or GOAT. GOAT maybe if you do a Flight Club.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, or you can go to one of the other consignment stores. There's a whole bunch of consignment stores now, man. You can just show up to like Urban Necessities and dump them all there, and just price them competitively. Because, I don't think people would notice, honestly.
No, because it's just like small flaws.
Yeah,
when you're wearing the shoe, you're probably not going to notice at all.
And Jordans, honestly, dude, they have so many flaws. Even like the ones that you buy from like your regular like store.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a bunch of glue everywhere. The stitching's messed up sometimes.
Yep.
It's ridiculous, like the quality control they have. But it is what it is right there at the end of the day. But 6s, yeah, definitely get ready for them on Thursday. But there's something else actually a little bit more exciting than the 6s coming out on Thursday. What's coming out, man?
So we're gonna see the Bodega by New Balance 990 V3s here to stay. These are gonna drop on New Balance, so we already saw the drop on Bodega. Now they'll drop on New Balance. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. Usually New Balance is near impossible to cop. These might be a bit different because the resale is nothing crazy. You might have a chance to actually get them if you want them for mostly personal. Retail is $220. Resale on nearly every single shoe size is like, I think it's like $230, $240, something like that on nearly every size. There's a few sizes they're like $300, $350. If I remember correctly, it's about size 13. That's mostly the size you want to go after.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to resell, now you guys know what to do for those. But again, a nice personal if you want them for personal. But then on Friday, we are not going to see anything. And then to end off the week on Saturday, is a few good drops. What is the first thing we'll see drop on Saturday, Luis?
So on Saturday, we're going to see the Air Jordan 4 in the white Oreo colorway. So this is like a massive GR. This is massive, It's crazy.
For Dick's Sporting Goods, if you go in to get, because they do like wristband raffles. I heard if you go in to get one, it's a guaranteed pair.
I'm going 10
So,
times then.
so yeah, if anybody's interested, that's something you can do.
Retail 190, approximate resale 200 through $250. So it's a pretty good resale right there. You know, not that bad. Definitely an opportunity there to make some extra bread. That's not it for Saturday. Just a couple more releases that are pretty high profile. What's the following one?
So we'll see the Nike SB Dunk High Magnus Walker by Ishod Wair. These are going to be dropping in Europe on Saturday. We already saw the drop in the US. Now we'll see the drop in Europe. So everybody out in EU, or if you're going to reship, here's your another chance. Retail 120, resale expectations 430 to 550. I don't think it'll change that much after this drop. I think it'll kind of stay where it's at. So just another chance to get them. Then a few more drops. What's the next one we'll see?
So we're also going to see a Nike SB Dunk High Pro Maize in black colorways. This is going to release on EU sneakers. So if you're in the US or somewhere in North America or anywhere else in Asia, Africa, wherever you are, definitely try to use a reshipper on this one. It's a pretty good opportunity right here. Make some extra bread. Retail 120, approximate resale 200 through $300. So, you know, good right there. Even if you don't want to make some extra bread, it's a pretty good opportunity to get them as personals. You know, flexing on everybody. Yo, I got the Maize and black colorway.
Yeah, because it might be a while until the US sees these.
Yeah, so pretty good opportunity right there. But that's not it. We have one more release.
So the last thing we'll see is the women's Nike Dunk High Black White. So these are going to drop on, as of now, Footside's Finish Line, a few other places. So not Nike, but all the secondary retailers will be set to drop these. Nice chance to get them. Do you remember if they've dropped on Nike already? In Europe, I know they did. I don't know about the US. Can't remember.
Let me see. Let me look at a picture of them. I think they. Nah, no, I have no idea, dude.
Okay, all good. But yeah, so definitely a good chance to get these. Solid shoe. Retail 110. Resale right now sitting about 160 to 180. So definitely a nice extra thing at the end of the week. A nice bonus to go after for personal or for resale. You can go either way on these. But not too bad. Not too bad of a week. Definitely a lot more chill than the previous week. But still great things to go after. Lots of money to be made. Lots of personals to obtain and everything in between. But that is all we have for this week in terms of drops. We got anything else to talk about, Luis?
No, I think we pretty much talked about extra things in the beginning of the podcast. You know, if we keep on talking about things,
That's true. Yeah.
we'll take the podcast to an hour. Like we have a lot to say. But we purposely have been like keeping ourselves from talking too much because we can easily make this into like an hour, 2-hour podcast.
It'd be 2 hours because if we were doing it like before where we had extra stuff to talk about, it'd be 2 hours easy because there's so many drops now.
We'd have to look for topics to talk about like before. Like, dude, like it's too short. Like it was like 30-minute podcast.
True,
like we need to make it a little longer.
Yeah.
And now it's like we need to cut back when we're talking about. That way we keep it under an hour because I think there's been like 2 times that it's gone over an hour, and honestly that's a little bit too long.
Well, hopefully people are enjoying this. We are on episode 49. It's amazing that we've done this many episodes so far, but hopefully everybody's enjoying it and you are ready for this upcoming week.
Thank you for listening to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
And make sure you follow us on Twitter. That is the best way to be able to cop all of this crazy stuff that we're going to be dropping. The key, though, this is what you want to make sure. The key is to get post notifications on because that is how you get alerted every single time we send out a tweet. And when we're sending out tweets, that's your chance to cop. So either on a restock, on a shock drop, whatever else you want to consider it, but then also reminders. We give you reminder updates on when things are happening so you don't miss out. That is the key. But also you can follow us over on Instagram if you want to see updates, daily updates of what's coming out the next day or early looks at some shoes, things like that. You can follow us over on Instagram. But then for the podcast, you can listen to it on all the major stream platforms on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and everything else. But also we get this uploaded on YouTube, so if you enjoy listening to it on YouTube, that is another option for you. But we appreciate it. Hopefully you are ready for this week and hopefully you are able to cop everything that you want.
On behalf of the Drop Time team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.